to honor leaders who are making a difference in our county. This is important work. Positive difference starts with one person. A person who has drive and vision to see what is possible and what can be. Yet vision alone is not enough. Vision must come with action. Otherwise, it is simply a good idea. And action without vision is little more than busy work. Real leaders combine vision with action, and they take it a step further. They inspire others to see what's possible and to step up. It's my pleasure to introduce such a leader, a community builder who has inspired many people to work together to improve their neighborhood, a leader who is connecting communities throughout Fairfax County's Mason District. I'm honored to serve with her on the Mason District Council and blessed to call her a friend. Please welcome community builder and Fairfax County Citizen of the Year, Mollie Morison Loeffler.
Thank you. I really am very honored, and it really feels great to get recognized. Thank you, SAIC, for sponsoring this evening, and thank you, Tanya and Jeff and everybody in the Federation for hosting this event. And thank you so much, Loretta, and thank you, Marcy, for introducing me to Loretta. I'm really glad that we locked eyes a few months ago. I'm happy to call you my friend. I would like to thank my husband, Ted, and my mom, and my dad, and Beth, and Bob. And I want to thank all my friends who caravanned up here tonight. Let's hear it, ladies. The neighborhoods that came out, other neighborhoods near my neighborhood, and other neighborhood leaders who came out, thank you so much for coming. You know, I told my kids that I was the Citizen of the Year, and they were very excited. And they were telling, like, perfect strangers at the grocery store that I was the Citizen of the Year. And then, you know, I tried to use that, and I tried to say, the citizen would like you to brush your teeth. And then I would say things like, the citizen would like you to put your pajamas on. But it didn't really work. They're very slow movers. Anyway, I really don't think I'd be in this position if it wasn't for a strange turn of events about 4 years ago. I felt, I guess I didn't feel safe to let my kids ride their tricycles down my once quiet cul-de-sac. 3 homes on our street had become boarding houses with lots of short-term tenants. There were lots of strangers walking around. There was lots of traffic. There was lots of cars, and yards were filled with debris and trash. And, you know, I really thought our street was like Norman Rockwell, you know, but it was becoming more Normandy. You know, I feel like the neighborhoods are the backbone of our community, and if they're not doing well and things are going downhill, then there's no sense of community, then people will move. And I know that some of my friends moved, but I didn't want to move. So I joined together with a fabulous neighborhood and a lot of great volunteers that are some here tonight, and we reestablished our Civic Association. And now I'm so happy. It's been, you know, 4 years and lots of time and work later, and now I'm happy to say that Park Lawn is a great community in the heart of Bailey's Crossroads. So I want to thank all my volunteers that took time to step up and take leadership positions on our board, Richard Zambito, Darren Shoemate. I want to thank Sharon Bolova and Penny Gross for coming to our event. And I want to thank all the Park Lawners out there who sent me thank you notes for what we've all done for our community, and all the other neighborhood leaders who sent me congratulatory notes, and all the other leaders. I really appreciate notes, and I'm very touched. I want to thank my dear friend, lady in green, Amanda Aguilera, who is a very busy mom, but took time out to write a fabulous grant for our Glasgow Park and put the park on the map and host a fabulous event this summer called Music in the Park. And we had over 200 visitors to our park, and we raised funds to get new playground equipment so we can attract young families to our neighborhood. So please raise your hand, Amanda, because I want to give you a thank you. Yeah. I want to thank Dave, Show Me the Money Galloway, over there at table 4, I don't know what number that is, for all his hard work from the very beginning when we first started in the basement of my house to start the Civic Association. He, Mike Gates, and several other neighbors have transformed our common areas that aren't maintained by VDOT from an overgrown jungle with very interesting artifacts to beautiful things like that you see on the cover of Home and Garden magazine. So, Dave, thank you very much. I want to thank everybody who came out to all our community events, Jackie, Warren, Carl, Gloria, Babs, and our neighboring community of Barcroft Square for their time and money and, just supporting our community. I always say in Parklawn, all we have is us, and now we can say that in Parklawn we've instilled a renewed sense of community pride. And when neighborhoods are strong and organized, then they're stand ready to tackle any issue that can come forward. And so anyway, after we did this in Parklawn, I was talking to lots of other neighborhood leaders, and I was hearing similar stories about same concerns. And there wasn't a lot of communication going on, so I felt like we should reach out and connect these neighborhoods and connect these community leaders. So with the help of Roger Hoskins, David Fells, and Jay Jarvis, and Keith Taggart, we reformed the Mason District Council of Community Associations. And I want to thank you guys. If you're here, raise your hands. Thank you, Roger. Thank you, David. For helping me do this. And now we have a system of support for other community leaders in the Mason District, and a forum for them to talk to each other, learn from each other, and inspire each other. I would like to give my personal thanks to Sandy Evans and Kay Corey for reaching out to me. Thank you, Sandy. And for recognizing the need to build community. And I want to thank our webmaster extraordinaire, TJ Chipris, who's done a great job with both our Parklawn website and masondistrict.org. Now any neighborhood in our district can go on there and put their neighborhood website, and you can link to them. You can go on there if you need an anti-litter ad for your newsletter, or if you need artwork for a banner in your schoolyard that's an anti-litter banner, and you can download that on our website. You can go on there and get volunteer property maintenance program information if you're a neighborhood without an HOA, because I know many neighborhoods without HOAs are having major problems. And you can also go on there, join our Yahoo groups, and ask a question to another leader and see what they've done for a common problem. Anybody who doesn't know how to start a civic association can go on the website and find out how to do it. And I really wanted to put that on there because, when I was starting to look into how to do it, there was really no resources available. So I'm really proud of what we've done. It's a terrific resource, and I really appreciate all you gentlemen who helped me restart that.
Just getting started.
And we were just getting started, that's right. So, we are, by example, inspiring other neighborhood leaders, young leaders, like Brian of Edsel Park, Karen of Glen Forest, to come forward, write grants, win grants, and revitalize their neighborhood and take leadership positions. We are re-energizing and invigorating all the civic and HOA organizations in Mason District, and we're going to make it cool to become a neighborhood leader. And we just, like Roger said, we have just gotten started. And I know when there's hope, there's excitement. And I always say this whenever, if you've met me, I say this. The #1 factor in job satisfaction is recognition. And so tonight, I feel like I'm getting a big bonus. So I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for the recognition. And thank you everybody who came out. And thank you everybody who helped with all these really, really fun and exciting times. Thank you.
Thank goodness she cut it off at 20 people. I thought she was going to thank the whole, But that's Mollie in a nutshell.